Welcome to the Warsaw Narrative, the first English language podcast dedicated to the history of Warsaw. Since this is a brand new channel, I would really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. In this episode, we're following the journey of the traveling statue of Prince Józef Poniatowski, a statue that, due to history and politics, has been relocated not just across Warsaw and Poland, but even throughout Europe. Prince Józef Poniatowski is one of the most colorful figures in Polish history. Born in Vienna in 1763, he was the nephew of Poland's last king, Stanisław August Poniatowski. He is remembered as a hero and a patriot. Beyond his political and military achievements, he was also known for his vibrant social life and numerous love affairs. Committed to an independent Poland, he allied himself with Napoleon Bonaparte and became the only marshal in Napoleon's army that was not French. Tragically, he held that title for only 3 days. During Napoleon's defeat at the Battle of Leipzig in 1813, Poniatowski drowned in the Elster River during a retreat. He was 50 years old. In 1817, the Danish sculptor Bertel Thorvaldsen was commissioned to create a monument in Poniatowski's honor. However, it took over a decade for him to complete a plaster model, which was finished in 1828. When the model arrived in Warsaw, it was met with criticism. Many felt that Poniatowski looked more like a Roman soldier than a Napoleonic marshal. Some even joked that he was wearing a bed sheet and was too naked for Warsaw's cold winters and would need warmer clothes. Despite these jokes, the statue was cast in bronze in 1832. Unfortunately, it was never placed in Warsaw. Following Poland's failed November uprising against the Russians, Tsar Nicholas I banned the statue from being installed. Instead, it was sent to a warehouse in Modlin, north of Warsaw, waiting to be destroyed. However, Russian Field Marshal Ivan Paskevich persuaded the Tsar to allow him to take the statue to his estate in Dęblin and later to his residence in Homel in present-day Belarus, where it remained for the next 80 years. In 1922, the statue was returned to Warsaw as part of the peace treaty after Poland's victory in the Polish-Soviet War. Its arrival was met with great enthusiasm. Initially placed in the courtyard of the royal castle, the statue was later moved in front of the Saxon palace, Pałac Saski, where Marshal Józef Piłsudski could see it from his office. The monument survived most of World War II. As to the Germans, it was a statue of an Austrian general, as Prince Poniatowski was born in Vienna. However, after the Warsaw Uprising, the Germans destroyed it by cutting it into pieces. Today, a fragment of the original statue can be seen in the Warsaw Uprising Museum garden. After the war, the people of Denmark, sympathizing with Warsaw's destruction, created a new bronze statue based on a model preserved in the Thorvaldsen Museum in Copenhagen. However, Poland's communist authorities were not very fond of the monument, as it depicted an aristocrat who had battled the Russians. As a result, it was placed out of the way in front of the old orangery in Łazienki Park. It wasn't until October 1965, on the anniversary of the Battle of Leipzig, where Poniatowski lost his life, that the statue was finally moved to its rightful place, in front of the presidential palace on Krakowskie Przedmieście. After traveling 9 times, hopefully it will remain there for good. Thank you for listening and take care.